So should you vlog on the Canon EOS RP? That's a question that I'm going to set out to answer today. Let's go. So the short answer to the question is yes, this is an awesome vlogging camera. And I'm going to explain a little bit more about why I say that coming up now. Alright, side note, right now we're at about ISO 3200. How does the noise look? I know there's not a lot of really shadowy areas. I've seen a lot of noise issues from Canons in the past, so yeah, I think it's a lot cleaner, definitely cleaner than my 60D would be at 3200. Also, I just wanted to take a second to show you guys this backpack. Not a sponsored video, but I didn't pay for this backpack. KNF sent it to me, so full disclosure there, didn't pay for it. I do really enjoy it. I love having a camera bag that's a backpack format. I think it makes it a lot easier and I can just kind of lay it down, open it up. So yeah, that's what's in my camera bag. I got my old Canon 60D, couple extra lenses, batteries, a little light, things like that. Maybe I'll do a video about that. Is that something that you guys would like to see? I feel like a lot of times what's in my camera bag videos are overdone and nobody really cares at this point because we're all basically carrying the same stuff. So as always, the best vlogging camera or best camera is the camera that you have. Now, if you're looking for a new camera, I think the Canon EOS RP is a great option. But I'm going to give you a little bit of context for why I say that. So for me, the RP is a huge upgrade because I'm coming from a Canon 60D and a T5i. So having tracking eye autofocus as well as a bit of built-in stabilization, albeit digital stabilization, are huge upgrades that make a really big difference when I'm vlogging. Another reason that I think this camera makes such a good vlogging camera is because it's really lightweight. The body itself probably weighs less than a pound, less than half a pound I would say. It's very lightweight. The glass is actually what weighs more than anything on this camera. Another huge addition to this camera is the headphone jack so that you can monitor your audio. I wish that they'd been putting headphone jacks on cameras as long as they've been building video into them, but that just didn't happen. And something that I've missed for a long time. So it's really nice being able to check my audio levels and make sure that I sound good. Another feature that I never thought I would enjoy as much as I do is being able to touch a subject to track it. That seems to be a really handy feature and it can make for some snappy, quick focus. Now, one downside to this camera is the poor autofocus when it comes to 4K. However, I don't think this is a problem because I mostly vlog in 1080 to save file space and just because I really don't need 4K files for vlogging. And if I'm going to do something in 4K, more than likely it's going to be like a B-roll sequence, something like that. And I can manual focus for those. So overall, I think this is a camera that is for somebody who's already invested in the Canon system. If you already own full frame glass or any kind of Canon glass that you can use on this camera with the provided adapter, I think that's going to be the best bet. If you're somebody who's already on the Sony system, Nikon maybe, I probably wouldn't even consider switching, just because I don't think it's going to be worth it if you're already invested in glass. Now, I will say that I've only had this camera for about a week, but I am smitten. Coming from the Canon 60D and the T5i, this has been a huge upgrade, huge advantages, and I really like it a lot. Now, having used this camera for about a week, I will say that I think the battery life is fine. It's a little bit shorter than like the LPE6s or whatever those are, but I think it's fine. And I picked up a couple of spare Power Extra batteries, I believe, off Amazon for about 20 bucks, and they seem to be just as good as the stock Canon battery. So if you're someone like me who has to keep their budget in mind when they're buying camera gear and has to be really careful with what you're purchasing, I can say, coming from a 10-year-old camera, that I'm very happy with this purchase. So just had a vlogging first. Somebody walked up to me on the street and said, "Hey, what's your channel? I want to subscribe." So to the girl who just subscribed to the channel, thanks so much. So yeah, like I said, the best camera is always the camera that you have. I'm not suggesting that you go out and spend $1,000 if you don't have $1,000 to spend on a camera. But if this is something that you're looking to upgrade to, I can say that I've enjoyed it. There are a few more features in the Canon EOS R that I would like to have in the RP, but honestly I haven't missed them so far because there have been so many new features to play around with, to learn, that I haven't really missed that. Alright guys, that's it for today's video. I hope I was able to answer some of the questions you have about vlogging on the Canon EOS RP. If I didn't answer your questions, feel free to leave me a comment below asking those questions and I'll get back to you. So hopefully I can help you out as you make your decision as well. like I said, I've been loving this camera. Now don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, guys. You know the drill. So yeah, hopefully we'll see you around on the next video.